Town hall.
Some kind of joke or something laughing? Fuck you. This is my house. You think you're bad? You think you can be here with me? Nah, ain't gonna happen. Oh, you wanna know why I'm in here? Well, some people call me a murderer. Some people call me a hero. I myself fancy the title Assassin. Assassin of the King. Who sat on the wall. The wall he built 40 years ago to oversee his lands. It amazed us that he built this wall to look over his people, yet he turned a blind eye to the suffering that he caused. That's why when I had the opportunity, I killed that son of a bitch. My name's Jack. Jack Hubbard Jr. I lived under the king's rule my whole life. It was a hard life. Danger lurked around every corner. My father tried to escape with my mother, Jill, many years ago. They used the guise of going up Lookout Hill to get some water. My father died that day. He fell cracking his skull. Left my mother, who was also injured, that day to take care of my many brothers and sisters. There were so many of us, sometimes she didn't know what to do. We lived on the south side. It was dark there. We lived in a small apartment. It was about the size of a shoe. It's my life, man. Sometimes it was hard. I had to fight to stay sane. I had this little mouse. I named him Hickory. I let him live in my clock. And I had this itsy-bitsy spider as a pet. Without them, I would have gone crazy. Like Mary, my girlfriend. Flaky bitch. Going around planting silver bells and cockle shells. Do you know what the hell a cockle shell is? It's a clam! She was going around planting clams, man. Sometimes I don't know how she survived. But she all did. She did, we did, we all did. We survived, but we were starving survivors. I remember one day, Mommy, she would go out and buy these blackbirds, make them into a pie. She would tell us they were chicken, but we knew the difference. We had a feast once. It wasn't always hard. She found these sheep outside. Ate good. So the next day, we started seeing signs. Missing sheep. Reward. Contact Bo Peep. It was crime there too. We had this pedophile known as the Wolf. He got killed by these hunters. He was trying to kidnap this little girl wearing red as she was going to visit her grandmother. That's why I'm here now. That's why I'm here today, because I learned from them hunters you don't have to take shit. Especially the king's shit. So I practiced and I practiced. And I knew I'd have to be quick and nimble if I was going to pull this off. So when the timing was right, I aimed, taking thought about the legends of my great-grandfather, Jack, the famous giant slayer. And I fired, and my bullet flew, striking that shell of a man. Hitting King Comfortus of Dumpenstein. Humpty Dumpty to his men. And he fell. And as his men ran towards him, I knew they couldn't put him back together again. I had done what I set out to do. Now, if you don't mind me, I got a conjugal schedule with this muffin. I'm gonna get some of that tuffet and show why I'm the spider.